I'm Vivi from Northwest Llama Adventures, and I'm going to answer some questions for you. And Rob is behind the camera, and he'll be asking me the questions.
Is there anything we want folks to know about this video series compared to paperwork?
Yes, the most important thing is that this is meant to be informational, but the most recent and accurate sort of information will be in your paperwork or from emails from us.
Great. We're often asked when and where people should show up for a trip.
8 a.m. at the trailhead. If you're really eager to get going, you can show up earlier, but generally 8 a.m. is the best time.
So you mentioned the trailhead. We do trips in different places. Where can somebody go to learn about that?
Yes, so we do trips in plenty of different places, and you'll know what location you are going to if you actually book a trip. But we also have pretty thorough descriptions from the Washington Trails Association on our website. And if you have any questions, you can always email us.
Oh, and there are daily trip reports from other hikers there, right?
Very true, yes.
Oftentimes we get asked what people should pack and how it gets packed.
All right, so this is probably our most common question. You want to pack anything that you would usually pack for a backpacking trip, and then some additional comfort items. A lot of people like to bring wine, or like a real pillow instead of a backpacking pillow. We bring panniers, which are waterproof bags that you'll pack everything into. So you don't need to bring your own bag to put on the llama, but the more compact it is, the faster the loading will go at the trailhead.
Super. And we oftentimes will bring a colored stuff sack just for you to just kind of help consolidate your stuff.
Very true.
So what should someone carry themselves or be ready to carry when they're hiking that first day?
Yes, so this will just be a reminder since we have all this information in the paperwork, but we always recommend that you carry some part of the 10 essentials. Particularly, you're going to want sun protection, so sunscreen, hat, sunglasses, whatever makes you feel the most comfortable. And I always recommend you have a rain jacket in your bag because, especially if we're doing a trip in the Olympics, it is a rainforest. Weather can change fast, and nobody wants to be wet on the first day. In addition, you're going to want as much water as you'll want while you're hiking, snacks, and a lunch for that first day.
Fantastic. Any other ideas about clothing or shoes?
Yes, so clothing-wise, we tend to recommend that you avoid cotton. Because it is the worst for giving blisters and can also be pretty uncomfortable when wet. Synthetic fibers are great, wool is great, anything that's breathable is a good choice. Our guides will usually wear long pants, wool socks, and hiking boots, which offers the maximum protection against nettles and against bugs. But if you prefer to wear shorts, I'd recommend you just bring at least one pair of long pants. And then I would suggest shirts of varying lengths because especially at night it can get pretty chilly, so it's good to have a warmer layer. As far as footwear and shoes go, one of the fastest ways to ruin a trip or make it not quite as enjoyable is to get blisters. So my 3 best tips for blister prevention are to get your boots fitted by an expert. Don't order them online, or if you do order them online, pick them up in store and make sure the fit is correct. Because sometimes it feels great in store, and then it gets really snug the second you get on trail because you're wearing a thicker sock and your feet will swell. Wear non-cotton socks. Synthetic or wool will be the best for helping moisture wick out of the top of the boot. And then if you notice that you are having discomfort in your feet, stop and check it out. Like, we tend to hike at a pretty mellow pace, and it's always fine to take a second and make sure you aren't forming any hot spots, because the sooner you can get that taken care of, the less likely you are to have a bunch of really painful blisters.
All right, thanks.
Yeah.